everybody, welcome on in. If you're new, I'm Lexi. I'm one of the Dynamite twins. Allie is the other twin. I think she is going to, we've just had a really long week this week. A lot of things haven't gone wrong, but hopefully you're able to hear and see me. We are trying to do our backup system for the live. Okay, excellent. So if you hadn't noticed, it is raining, so we have a couple of different options here. We can either go uptown towards the Irish Dance Festival. I don't know if it will still be going on, just because it has started to rain. If it is, and we can try to go see it. We would have to take the bus. If we don't take the bus, we could walk around, see the city. So those are the two different options. So if you can just let me know how you're all feeling, because I have to hop on the bus in 5 minutes if we want to go take the bus. Allison! Oh, she might have popped inside. Okay, well, I guess we're getting on the bus. She may or may not catch up with us. And no, that is not the right bus, so it doesn't matter. So hopefully she'll be able to make it out. I hope that you enjoyed your thunderstorm. I really like thunderstorms in Milwaukee or Wisconsin or Chicago, kind of like those Midwest locations, just because I feel like you tend to be able to hear the rain a little bit better. You don't really hear that in New York City. You hear the building kind of creak if you're in a tall building. If you're in unless maybe you're at the top, but if you're in a pre-war or something, you might hear the rain against the windows, but you don't hear it in the same way that you hear rain in a house. But hello, Milk. Happy May the 4th be with you. Priya, City Fire, Nick, Wins, Tang, Darth, welcome on in, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's been a really long week for me personally, so I'm glad that we can kind of close out the week and hopefully start again on Monday. But we're just going to be waiting here for just a little bit. And there's Allie! What does the backpack say? Oh, it says Tokyo. I didn't realize that. What is going on? I don't think that's our bus either. Why are none of the buses in service? But welcome in, everybody. So I would love to hear where you're coming from. When you think the bus, oh wait, I think that is the bus coming. I tend to not use buses because buses are unreliable to me. But again, if you are all new, hello. My tech is crashing. But that's okay, we have a different system, so we're gonna try to put that aside until tomorrow. If you are wondering what we normally do, we go around, wait, is that sun? No, that's not sun. I got really excited. I thought there was a hole in the clouds. It is not a hole in the clouds. It is a building turning on its lights. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. I would love to hear kind of what you're up to, who's all here. Yeah. But we are currently waiting with all these other people. Hi Boston, hi Darth, hi Red. Welcome in, people. We have about 5 seconds before we can hop on this bus, so.
There it is.
I'd prefer to be biking, but it is.
It stopped raining.
I don't know. Do you want to be in the puddles, Allison?
Not overly, but it is what it is.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Wow. I don't think we should go on this bus. But I also don't know when the next one is, so. We'll enjoy VidCon. It says to enter through the front door. Oh gosh. There's a ton of people. I'm not surprised Boston is not that far away. Would you prefer to just bike up Allie even if it is rainy and wet?
We'll see if a lot of people are there.
Le poisson Steve, poisson Steve, il a des bras and des jambes. I missed the orange part. We gotta swipe in. Would you mind swiping me in, Allison? This is a very, very full bus, so we are probably gonna be a little bit quieter. So please put your favorite emotes in check. Okay, thanks, Sally. Oops, sorry. I really like that hat and how it works with your thing. Too bad I don't have that same jacket, Allie.
You have the same hat though.
No, but I don't have the same jacket. The jacket makes the hat makes the jacket.
10th Avenue and West 45th Street.
The hat doesn't. No.
Please exit through the rear door.
The jacket is more important. As much as I like the hat. There's hundreds of people walking around with this hat. There's less with me. What's wrong?
Oh. I got it. Hold still, hold on to that. Better? Mm-hmm. Same shoes as always. Red, you ask every stream why.
Yeah, and I kind of want to know why, because it's starting to creep me out. We'll let you know if we have really fun shoes or we want to talk specifically about our outfit.
It's kind of cool to get to stand up here. I'm not supposed to. There's no place for me to go. Feels like, you know those glass elevators, Allie?
Mm-hmm.
Do they scare you or do you like them?
I like knowing we're going upward, but I don't like being able to see everything. Ah, cool. Nice to see you.
Oh my god, the giant poncho on that itty bitty kid. How late was this bus?
Really late, clearly.
I guess we just go down. Oh my gosh, does she have like, I don't know if I can take my bag off. It says do not place items here, but I don't really know where I can go. There's no
Please don't move that.
Sorry.
It's not you. Don't worry. It's the cart that got me.
Sorry about that. I'm making my mom take it for the team.
We're all gonna make it there eventually.
I know. And then he's going to
Yes. I love these people that were like, we will wait 20 minutes for the next one if it ever shows up.
No, they look like they've got a lot of catching up to do instead. I think there were 2 buses that just never showed up. Yeah.
Next stop, 10th
I was like, what
Avenue,
happens to those
47th
buses?
Street.
Yeah.
My mom's first time. I'm like, what bus are you looking?
Famous last words.
Remember when congestion pricing first hit and the buses were like
Flying.
they were flying, they were always early, and you're like, that bus!
Yeah.
We're back to,
This stop is 10th Avenue and West 47th Street.
we're on a bus, yes.
Because it hasn't been the downpour that people expect.
Oh gosh. Sorry.
Please exit through the rear door.
I guess we could move down, Allie, if you want.
Oh my god, they're doing closing doors on scene.
What?
There's like closing doors and people are
Please exit through the rear door.
You know we gotta exit.
Oh, that was such a good idea, dude.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Watch out before you follow.
No, I'm not.
How many more stops are there?
Please
I don't
exit
know.
through the rear door.
We just need more people to get off of.
Next
I think
stop,
we
10th Avenue and West 49th Street. Transfer
See
available
something?
to M50.
If you've ever wanted to cosplay as a sardine, this was a great way to
This stop
start.
is 10th Avenue and
Get
West
into the
49th
mindset
Street.
of a sardine.
Method acting.
As a sardine.
No, that's just because they get shoved into the pan.
I guess to be
When they're
fair.
full of fish, they're pretty happy.
Oh look, we can just go down. Allie, do you want to sit? You can. I don't want to sit. Well, because then you can sit. Sit. Forever hold your peace.
Here's somebody playing Candy Crush.
Candy Crush in the background.
Now, do not. Do not.
Here.
Do not. Do not. We don't need that here.
Please exit through the rear door.
It's kind of interesting that you can tell that sound anywhere, Allie. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There are like certain games where like I can always tell what it is. So we are headed uptown to a festival in the rain. Le Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve.
Next stop, 10th Avenue and West 53rd Street.
Il est orange, et orange. Il a des bras et des chants. If you do not know that song, I'm sorry for you. So many warnings. Hi. This is kind of a fun angle, Allie.
This stop is
Because I can
10th
get just
Avenue
you
and
in
West
it.
53rd
Look up.
Street.
And you got chat. Yes, I do. I'm getting too many Instagram notifications. Dr. Peppermint.
You know what's really funny though? He chose not to see you.
What?
He chose to say hi when it wasn't
me.
just Allie and Dr. Peppermint.
Oh, it says not to stand there. Well, we're gonna stand here. We need to just keep track of this. Oh, we could have been side by side. Allie, there are 2 seats back together if you want, but otherwise, I'll just stand. Is there 2 back there if you want?
Oh, they're all the way back.
Yeah, no, just stay where you are, I guess. So Allie and I are Irish dancers, or we're Irish dancers, so we're heading to that. If you commute, how do you commute?
10th Avenue and West 55th Street. Transfer available to
If you commute via
M31.
bus, I feel for you. This is why I don't commute via bus. Oh, I can show you the outside world.
This stop is 10th Avenue and West 55th Street. Next stop, 10th Avenue and West 57th Street.
Allie.
Transfers available to 112, M31 and 157. Please exit on your door.
Are you okay?
This stop is 10th Avenue and West 57th Street.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay.
So are you swapping, Allie?
Yeah, do you want to close it?
Okay, thank you so much.
You made it. Awesome, Steve. Awesome, Steve. Oh, no.
It's okay, Lexi. Not everybody can understand French.
Me? I
Duolingo
understand.
France, but le poisson Steve, il est orange. But just his legs were orange, and the rest of him was Duolingo green.
What, really?
Yeah, and everybody was putting il n'est
Amsterdam
pas
Avenue and West
orange
59th Street.
in the comments, and I was putting il est vert because he's green, he's not orange. And I can't believe that something like Duolingo would make such a mistake, because what they drew
This stop
was
is
not
Amsterdam
orange
Avenue and
but
West
green.
59th
And by the way, we
Street.
probably lost everybody because nobody knows what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Put 1 in chat if you know what we're talking about, and put a 2 in chat if you do not.
It's really rainy, that's why.
Doors closed.
Maybe we should do a Steve video instead of the duck stream. Two.
Please
It was
exit
1
through
they
the
know
rear
and
door.
2 is they don't know. We can put it in Discord out.
Yeah, we will.
Next stop, Amsterdam Avenue and West 62nd Street.
So Duolingo did a version of it, right, Allie?
Yeah.
And they made him green instead of orange. But the song says that he's orange. And he wasn't orange, just his legs and his arms were orange. So Duolingo made a very big mistake. Well, we're trapped in a bus anyway.
Charlie, by the way. No, it's because it's loud and we're trying to also be quiet so we don't disrupt other people. So, but actually, you're right. I should have had the mics then since it went on this.
Oh, well, we don't have it? Oh, well, that happens.
I didn't have time to make it work with that other system.
This stop is Amsterdam Avenue and West 62nd Street.
We're very close, Allie. It doesn't matter. We're almost done. We're almost out. Train. 100%. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't have any eyeliner here. I'll just rub it out on both sides. There. Easy. Both fixed.
Please exit through the rear door.
My eyes have been bugging me.
Next stop, Amsterdam Avenue and West 65th Street. Transfer available to M66.
One more stop, I think. Look, if you can't add more paint to it, you just erase it.
Please move away from the doors.
Snoopy, hi, Ellie. Put the guy in the middle.
Please move away from the doors.
Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Thank you so much.
Please
I'll be
move
off
away from
in
the
about
doors.
5 minutes. It'll be about 5
Move
minutes.
away from the doors.
It'll be off the bus. Yeah, so I started bringing the tiny dinos. I wish I'd had one in my hand and I could have just chucked it at Dr. Pepper Man. And then I realized he actually said hi, and I didn't realize it was him because he'd taken off his Pikachu hat. Oh no.
Touch yellow tape.
Okay, after this. Sally has really great nails. Who do you, Lexi? They're just different. If you want to see what I'm talking about with the Dr. Pepper one, you should look at it on Instagram? Yeah, Instagram. We added it to our page. I think it's on TikTok too, but we added it to our page as like a collaborator, so you can still see the post. So it's cool. It's really nice that they did that. That was really fun. I feel bad that I drank the water.
Next stop, Amsterdam Avenue and West 67th Street.
We're almost gonna be off. Hey, Alexander. Well, he's very big. He's got a really big account. To give you an idea, like we have like 10,000 people on Instagram. He has 66. And he has 60. No, he has 150. Oh, I don't know. But he basically like his posts do millions every time. So. It was nice of him though. I wish I could just chopped a dino at him. He's probably used to people asking for it to be taken down. But if you are a collaborator, most likely people won't have it taken down. That's true. I don't know though. It was too bad Lexi wasn't there. Just me. Well, maybe he'll have to find me and you
This stop
together
is
again.
Amsterdam Avenue and West 67th
Or just by
Street.
yourself. Wait, which one is this? I don't know. 67? In Amsterdam? I think it's 69.
Doors closed.
Hey, Chris. Nice to see you. By the way, please join our Discord if you want to know when we go live and stuff like that. Unless it's coming from our main channel, just as a heads up. Just as a heads up. And if you see anything like that, just report for misinformation and move on.
Next stop, Amsterdam Avenue and West 69th Street. Transfer available to M104.
Ellie is very cute.
Wow.
Yeah, so Allie replaced it. Allie replaced it. Oh, yeah. And then I found the blue ones right after. Yeah, I like that they don't have glue too. It's like a tacky kind of sticker. Do you guys like the ones that have like charms on it? Or do you guys prefer the ones that are more plain? So sis, they're super easy. You do have to hold it down. So you do have to hold them down. Don't like, and then an hour before typing, right? An hour before I don't know, I don't even do an hour, but just make sure that you're not like doing a bunch of typing or doing dishes or washing your hands for about half an hour. Woof. You got everything?
Please move away from the door.
We shall not move away from the door until you let us out. Let us out! Oh, thank God, we're off the bus. Welcome to the Upper West Side, everybody. Oh, this is the land of Zabars. Yes, it is the land of Zabars. Freedom. Oh, thank God. I was like, if I have to spend 1 more minute on this bus, I'm either gonna fall asleep. Oh my God. You can do it.
I think that kid was part of the Irish dance thing. She got an Irish dance medal on.
All right.
Oh wait, is this the whiskey patch?
It is, yeah, look it. They're actually making the food right there with the potatoes and everything. Wait, why are we going in the...
Guess what? It's like just for dogs everywhere else.
Yeah, it is. Because they have lamb and brown rice. Ellie, they like, this is definitely for doggos. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. So adorable. There's a little raincoat and everything, Allie.
Just stalks me and not following me. No.
Watching from Staten Island, well, welcome in. If we hit 4K for St. Jude, we will be going to Staten Island. There's a couple of different things that I want to do there, so.
I think for that photo and
Wow.
for the 10 bits.
It is so gray out. But thank you guys. Thank you for the 10 bits. Woof.
I don't know.
Oh my God, there's an H Mart up here too. Allie, they're populating.
Yeah, that's probably the newer one, I think, because we were up here a while ago and it did not have an age.
Allie, you know what I have in my fridge? I have the fake crab that you can make into sushi.
Do we have
What is that called? I don't have a ripe avocado. Because a California roll is avocado, cucumber, and rice, and sushi, and the fake crab, right? So Allie and I have a bit of a headache today. It's actually been probably one of the most stressful weeks I've ever had.
we found out some news too about our uncle.
So there's a lot of family news that's going on. We are not going to tell you now because we don't want it to somehow get back to our uncle. Not that I think it would.
And we're still waiting to find out just how long things are.
And when we have to fly out and all of that. So there's a lot of stuff going on that way.
So if you see a little bit more,
if you see a little bit more dampened emotion,
or just streams with only one of us, because that's probably more likely.
Just know that it's not going to be the norm. It's just that we're struggling.
We're struggle busing, and it's just a lot going on all at once. And as much as we want to say like that shouldn't affect it, like there are some streamers who are just like, oh yeah, I just turn on the show and that's who I am. The problem is that we don't put on a persona per se, and that makes it difficult.
But also we're not doing a like, hey everybody, and like they're like, we're not going to be hosting it where we can feed off of other people's energy, right? So yeah, we're going to try to see what we can see. We're going to focus on what we're doing today, which is the Irish Dance Festival. As we can tell you more information, we'll tell you more information.
But if we know for sure that we cannot attend all of PAX East, I might be able to attend for 1 or 2 days.
But that would be the extent of it.
That would be the extent of it, and if I go, then that also means that I'm literally going for appointments and specific meetups. I can't do more than that. So
yeah, so just keep that in mind.
I find out more.
We find out more Monday.
And so that will determine if I can go at all, and even then it won't be both of us, and it'll probably be 1 or 2 days max.
Because we gotta pay full Wisconsin tickets.
And right
which
now
are very expensive. We could go to Europe for less.
Like, I should have just gone to TwitchCon. But
yeah, if you happen to see our socials, I posted a little video. It's not at all like our other content. Part of the reason I posted it is because it's how I'm feeling right now, and so I wanted to make sure that I shared it with all of you, so that in case there were some of you that were feeling some of the same ways, that you guys also get the same message, you know?
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, everybody, they love your jacket. Can we all take a look and admire Allie's jacket? Very graffiti, very cute.
I should have worn this for comic book day.
Isn't it great?
Yep, you could have had one too.
No, I couldn't.
All right, it was for a thrift store.
They only had one, Allie. I love how Allie is like, oh, you could have had that. No, there was only one. I guess I could have stolen it from you. That chance. Wait, who makes this anyway? We will have to look for this later. We'll have to wash it too. As a European, I have this romantic notion that you could just hop on a dirt cheap Greyhound bus, but that'll be torture and take you like 5 days. So yeah, here's the thing, they're not dirt cheap. We looked at the pricing for a ticket,
And they're comparable.
it's almost the same as a ticket in a way.
A last minute
It's
ticket.
$150 to get to Wisconsin, and it would take us over 28 hours.
However, that would be a cheap way to do it. The problem is that every day our cat sitter is there. It's like $125.
And they wouldn't let us take our cats on the bus.
Right. So, but I will say, like, that technically could be an option. But I even checked some like local carriers, and I checked with like stops and stuff, and the cheapest one is going to be like $350. No. Because after taxes and stuff, I think it was like $450
Yeah.
per person without cats.
So it is what it is. Yeah, I couldn't either. So we were trying to look at Amtrak, but the Amtrak ticket was like $700 a person.
Yeah, the Amtrak ticket was also no bueno. So short of finding a friend...
This is why we need a bullet train. We need a bullet train that goes from New York to Chicago, okay? Just straight there. I don't care who's in the way. Whoa, Allison. Everybody always asks us, did you find Spider-Man? And we Ellie, it's a temporary tattoo. You should grab it before it gets rained on.
There you go.
Thank you. Look, guys, we found Spider-Man.
Kevin, we did not participate in the 5 Boroughs bike tour because while we would like to, we do not own...
We do not own a bike.
And
we don't want to spend the money.
it's a lot of money.
Because to give you an idea, a 30-minute bike ride is about $12. Unless you do a normal bike, but then you have to stop along the way. And you have to change your bike out every 30 minutes. It might be from yesterday, but there's actually a school back there. So it very much could be that it was a school kid that dropped it off there. I did like the school sign. It was actually very on brand, Allie. Work hard, be kind.
Lexi, are we sure this is
Yes.
the way?
Yes, I am.
It looks like a highway.
You have to go over the highway. Just trust me. Trust the process.
Over the highway.
And through the tunnel, to the pier we go.
Where are we going?
Good question.
Nowhere.
It's kind of feeling like that we may have,
It feels like an error.
feels like an error, everybody. I don't know. I feel like somebody asked me, how you doing, bud? And I said, do you want the fake answer, the real answer, or the answer? And they're like, I don't know, whatever you want to give me. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how I am right now. But like, I feel like everything is coming at me so fast that I'm getting like a fifth of the information that I need to have.
I asked my doorman, do you really want to know? Because it's pretty bad. And he was like, yeah, I definitely do.
Oh God.
And then I started started to explain the situation, he was like, well, that's life. It's good. Like, have a great day. I was like, you didn't listen to anything I said.
I was like, Allie got through one sentence and they were like,
half a sentence.
they were like, nope, you're done.
I was like, I literally asked if you actually wanted to know because it was bad, and you said yes, and then you're like, actually?
So for renting a car, at least, I don't know, I've never really rented a car, but
Wouldn't it cost the same?
but it's $120 a day. How do we get down there?
There's a thing right there. We gotta go this way.
Okay.
I think that's technically a bike lane, but...
And I don't know if maybe it's because it's like close to Mother's Day. Ooh, I mean, I kind of want to go through Canada. Canada, my home and native land.
Well, you can
Sacred land.
Well, okay, to get to Wisconsin, you could also go Chicago, and then up from Chicago to Milwaukee, and then you could take like a cab, or parents would have to like drive down or whatever.
Considering the current economic and geopolitical era of our time, if we were going to get a bullet train, I'm pretty sure they'd do anything in their power not to put it through Canada. However, I wouldn't mind. Get me there faster, baby.
Hey Peggy, just a quick question. How much would it cost though if you crashed that car?
Oh God, yeah.
Not that I'm saying I would, but like, just think about the amount of anxiety.
It's my anxiety.
Because I haven't driven in a long time.
You wouldn't be driving. I'd have to drive the whole time. That's the problem. Wait, how long would it be, Allison? Can you just put it into Google?
For what?
So I did ask if there were a couple of other streamers that drive all the time, and I did ask them if they'd be willing to go to a park in the middle of nowhere, Brooklyn, where I could just like practice driving. Usually, so here's the thing that I tell people, and it sounds a little morbid, but I don't mean it to be. One of the best places to practice driving is actually a graveyard, because it has a lot of like, it has hills, it has turns and stuff, at least in the Midwest, not here in New York.
I guess it's a 14-hour car drive.
Oh, that doesn't seem bad. It doesn't seem good either, though. What?
We are also confused because we're going for this.
Yeah, right. Doesn't it seem weird that they just say that and then just don't give you any indication?
Yeah. So I think, I believe it's probably underneath here, right? Because they're probably going to want to... You will know.
Yes, but it's still ongoing. They're both
Thank you.
Yeah, have fun. That is a costume. It is. I feel better about new embroidery, but you know, I bet that it's a lot lighter.
Yeah, so when we were... Well, it's also a lot less expensive. So when we were growing
look,
up...
and there's only $44 in tolls.
Oh, really? Yeah, but Ellie, we have to rent a car.
Yeah, somebody needs to tell me. Wait, I can ask ChatGPT how much it would cost in gas. And we probably can't do it in one straight shot.
No, I would get up at 6 and just go until 8 o'clock. We'd have to stop for pee and snacks. But if I had enough coffee and I remembered to take my ADHD meds, Allie, I could do it. But you couldn't sleep. That's the thing. Allison will want to sleep the whole time.
Yeah, the entire ride. I could do we could get a little camper, and we don't even need to stop. We just pull off, switch.
I have a dream that I had a little camper that I could take all of our cats with us to every conference. However, I actually don't want the camper. I want the camper to arrive with my cats, and I want to fly. I don't want to have to worry about parking the camper. I don't want to have to worry about maintaining the camper. I want the camper to exist in the same way that Taylor Swift's special fancy bus that takes her to all of the conferences exists. But she doesn't have to worry about where the hell the camper lives when she's not on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Get one of those discount bookings. Well, so here's the thing, Peggy. You sound like it's super simple. I have not thought of a car or like actually using a car in like, I don't know, at least 8 years. So like, you know.
I am a passenger.
No, but I don't want just a driver. I also want a driver that will be in charge of the camper itself, and that it will always be available for me when I want to use it. Right, Allie? I kind of like this park.
I hear the music.
I know, I hear the music too. No, we don't need. You sure you don't want to get up and dance, Allie? It's a jungle gym. Oh my God, that was their stage. Oh, so those, in competition, those were the stages I hated the most. Because they like were super slippery in comparison. So Allie and I, when we were Irish dancers, we often danced on an elevated wood stage. So you had, like, wood was probably the worst for your legs, but a standard competition would have a wood stage, and then it would have kind of this like foam bracing over the top. The competition stages were true stages, and those had like, I don't know how to say it, squishy stuff. So hard shoe is I like when they put cleats on. I know. So then you can really hear them, but they're definitely like not supported in competition, but we're not in a competition part, you know. And it may have changed too since we were dancing. Now we're old. We are old. We've been competing for a while. Struggled with. thing about Irish dance is that it's not like a traditional like ballet or whatnot. And I don't know sort of what kind of Irish dance they're doing. Like what a lot of people think of as like Irish dance is progressive Irish dancing. So what's kind of fun about progressive Irish dancing is that you're gonna have new moves each year. So the moves are gonna change and evolve.
I will say a lot of the moves that they were doing were just like
Traditional moves. And there were some moves, just like in gymnastics, they become really dangerous and they don't want people doing them. So there are a lot of moves that are actually no longer viable on competition stage because they are too dangerous, in the same way that ice skating or that gymnastics
or
are.
like they used to back in the day have kids doing like toe points essentially. Like even people our age, there was a bunch of girls that like broke their glove plates because unlike ballet, where they actually would like not allow you to do it until you were a certain age, those rules didn't exist in Irish dance, and so people had kids had stress fractures on their growth plates. So there's like a whole generation of girls that are just way shorter
Tinier
than they should have been.
Because they broke their growth plate from dance. So Irish dance is a very competitive sport. It's gotten a lot better. They put a lot more restrictions in place in order to make sure that dancers are being cared for properly, are, really thinking about the longevity of themselves in the sports. But when we were growing up, they didn't do a lot of the strength training and whatnot that is necessary to compete at that level.
Right. And what you do with their arms is great. It just wasn't like, it wasn't going to work for competition.
So competition is very different.
Like a set amount of like arm positions, and even then it's not for like solos, they're specifically for Gaelies. Otherwise they have ones that are more like progressive, or like they have this thing where they actually like tell a story, but through dance. So think of it like almost like an opera, but it's all just dance. And those you have a lot more freedom.
And it's more about a expressive, there's a component that is meant to really be expressive. And that is not usually how standard competition goes. Can you get this off of me, Allison, please? It's really stuck. Thank you. But, oh wait, I don't have the thing. Do you want to go back and I think they're just it was supposed to be a full festival, but because it rained out, I think they didn't. They're going in and out of fashion.
They're kind of out of fashion right now.
Right now, they're really considered out of fashion. The wigs actually come from the 60s. So a lot of what you think of in the 60s, like the traditional Irish dance dress, the traditional wigs, the shoes and the standard pleats, those are all from the 60s. They come out of Chicago, actually. So even though a lot of people are like, oh, New York is really big for Irish dancing, and there are huge competition schools, the Midwest is actually a much more sort of competitive location.
Also, like, think about it as like, there's much more infrastructure for like Irish dance there, and there's less for like ballet, jazz, whatever. Like if you're really good at ballet and a more like not niche or folk dance, they're gonna snap you up and put you in New York in like an actual dance. Well, there's actual dance schools throughout the Midwest, but you know what I mean. Like they're gonna get you into a program, because if you're like a really good ballerina, you might be like peaking at like 21, right?
Yeah.
So at like max. So here there are some really incredible dancers coming out of here. I can think of some who have gone all the way to Worlds and stuff. It's just way less likely because they're more likely to be going into stuff like Broadway or hip hop, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to wear wigs. We still have a couple of them just for fun.
I actually do have some of my competition videos and stuff. Yeah, and we're really excited that we've gotten so far with St. Jude. We are very close to 3,500 right now. Yeah, so Lord of the Dance and River Dance are some really big Irish dance companies. They don't have the same structure, obviously, as like competitive Irish dancing.
And we also saw River Dance most recently
at the Macy's Day Parade, right?
The Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah.
But it's a completely different, it's not like a competition show. right? That's why the guy's arms kind of swing all over the place. Like that, growing up, that bothered me. Like
I know,
got
it really bothered
because
me.
Michael Flatley, who did it, his arms. I got it. No, you have to do it yourself. I cannot help you. I'm not gonna look. I won. You look like a pirate. No, damn it. Yes. That was so close. Come on, you can do it. I would like to suggest that maybe you come join the world, but it's totally up to you. Nico, did you just take Lexi? He took the leash out. It was in his, I think it was in his mouth. He grabbed the leash. Nico, go run. Nico, where are we heading? What? 2, 3. I can turn better than you. Yes, you can.
Hotspot should be on now.
So I don't know. I think maybe because it got more like rained out. I don't know. I guess it's not worth it, and we should instead go back.
Well, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back. But so this is what we used to do with the kids. We'd say, stick out your arms. Stick out your arms, Ellie. So we would say, stick out your arms. Say, this is my magic glue. I'm gonna glue the inside of your arms, and I'm gonna glue your hands together. And then, Ellie, stand up. And then, well, you're gonna stick it behind your butt. And now you are not gonna move. Ellie, and then you have to move your head up. We also have this thing with an L. Cheerleaders will do this too. So to give yourself a longer, straighter look, you take the L from the bottom of your, like, the little divot here in your throat.
You're not supposed to stick the chin up so high.
Yeah, but that helps you to get that perfect L. I know. I'm showing them, Allie. I know you're back.
Michael Flatley has some issues as well in terms of like good human card. I'm not sure which side the St. Jude thing is, and since I haven't turned it off yet, we just gotta be in the center.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
So we were thinking about adding some of those for like St. Jude and stuff. However, it is just like very personal to us, so it would have to be a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's also a very different part of our lives, right? We actually had to quit because of injuries. So it's just, we don't have as many videos as we want, and part of it is because like we didn't upload them to socials and stuff, because we weren't really that big on socials in school until the pandemic, you know? So we just don't have them and readily available. Can't talk.
I'm not sharing. I would never share my Irish dance pictures.
No, but like Allie, there are some like where it's just like our face and our wigs, Allie.
No, because it's too identifiable.
Well, so we had talked about potentially dancing for you guys, but I think last time we went to this, we had there were a couple different stages. There's a stage that had like all these vendors and foods. There was a stage for competition, and then they had the stage for like learning dance and also speaking Gaelic and stuff. But it looks like because it got rained out, they moved it. Oh, they're doing like a Kaylee, I think. Oh my God. Okay, so I think I think a lot of the dancers left. It took us longer to get up here just because of the bus, because the bus never came. We also had some tech problems, but I think at least for now, the tech problems are good. So I think what we're gonna do is start walking down before the rain starts. You know, that doesn't happen. Sometimes you change, you know? Yeah, she was really cool. I'm gonna put these in our backpack really quick, guys. I'm wearing. I know, I'm gonna plug in the selfie sticker. Okay. And we can keep walking. So guys, we're on the east side. They can't even hear us, it's so low. Okay, I'm just trying to get over here. Wait, I gotta put my... I bet this will pull my pants down, which I don't love, but... Okay, we got the battery in the pocket. I think we're gonna start walking further down because it was supposed to be a full pier of dance stuff, and clearly that's not happening. So if you're wondering where we are, we're actually kind of under the highway. So this is Riverside Park. Oh my gosh, they have the musicians too. So a full Irish dance competition usually also has a couple of different things besides Irish dance. They usually have Irish singing. So if you sing or perform, you can also compete in that. Two, they will have some kind of cooking competition. So if you like soda bread, and what else? Sometimes they have florals, which is the weirdest thing to me. We never did any of these, by the way. They have Irish art, and then they have Irish musician or music as well. So if you were like I think it goes back to Irish dance used to be layered in with like traditional like church festivals, right? So you'd pick the woman who had made the best bread. You'd pick the person who made the best flowers. Made the best flowers. No, grew the best flower. Yeah, I made a flower out of my soul, I guess. Wait, the girl just put a foot up on a bar. Wait, what? I didn't see that. I love this thing. Somebody told me one of the streams that we were here what this thing is. This looks like it could be part of a movie set. I don't know what for, maybe a post-apocalyptic movie, but I love it. Hi Lance, welcome on in, how are you? I used to sing Irish folk in Irish pubs. Oh nice, you played the bodhrán too? Allie, what was that one song? It's like a very old song. There's a lot of, Allie makes fun of me a lot because not fun in like a bad way, but like in a fun way. Because I love listening to these medieval channels. Allie, we should play it. We need to show them Steve.
They don't deserve Steve.
They don't deserve Steve? Why? Because we haven't hit 3,500% Jude, is that it?
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that Steve, if you don't know Steve, I'm sorry.
You know what we deserve? Allie, they have 5 different things of those chips.
Oh, I was looking at the hot dog on the ground with some legs.
Oh, you mean the dog? The actual dog? Allie, that's a dog. That's not a dog.
It is a hot dog.
Allie, but look it. Don't you think that would make like a great movie structure?
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody remember these books called The Boxcar Children? What? Weren't they supposed to make that into a movie at some point?
Oh, Hulk, I'm just joking. Come on.
No, Allie's just joking. Don't worry.
It's more like I don't know how much I can get away with before I get DM'd.
Well, so Allie's a little bit worried because we don't want to get any strikes on our channel. That's pretty much it. Arc de Oomph. Yeah, I wish I knew, like here's the thing, like I know it takes a lot to get stuff into the water and it takes a lot to get stuff out of the water. But wouldn't you think you'd remove whatever this is? Like, I'm glad they don't because it's cool looking. But hi Ross, welcome on in. You don't even have to turn it on, Ellie. Whoa. Look at this. Look at this young couple. What did he do? She won't even look at him. She won't even look at him. Do you think the ground is pooey? Probably. I can't get any closer.
We're super close. We are like 25 away, I think, from 20K.
For follows. He mamayon.
Alright, here.
Are you ready? So we're gonna show you Steve.
Streetweb says don't want behavior. Tax but 7 up. Here. Cat Bubble says it bill by the hour though. Says 010 says hi and a cat bubble.
Oh, here. Le poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Il a une orange. Il a des bras et des jambes. Le poisson Steve. Ouah. Ouah.
Il est orange.
Orange. Il a des bras et des jambes.
Le
Poisson Steve. Wait, we should practice, Allie. We should practice. Steve.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it lost connection. Is it not reconnecting?
So you've got enough there. It's just this is connected
Oh.
with that one.
To show his legs. To show his legs. Here, look, I'll show you. We'll practice. Steve.
Hawk,
And it goes,
wait. Hawk, thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
We showed it to you anyway.
We showed it to you regardless.
We were just joking. But thank you.
Thank you. It's like the croissant Steve.
Il a des bras et des jambes. Le croissant Steve. Oh no, I'm sorry you didn't have any cheese between the crackers.
Why were you forced to work today?
Wait, why does Cat Babble work today?
I hope you have a 3-day work week now.
Wait, how have you been? So it's been a rocky road this week in particular. We're hoping to have some final answers on our sort of uncle's health care scare. It's looking really bad. We're not going to share it with you because he hasn't exactly been told yet. Our mods know, but we don't have it's bad survival rates or anything like that yet, and he doesn't know. And just in case there's somebody who would come in contact with him, it would be really rare. We just don't want to share that with him.
We can't do sepia, so if Mod could give those back, we just don't.
Wait, Allie, where's the sunglasses? We can do it. Just leave it. It's not exactly sepia. Oh, I got really excited. I thought this was
The reason we were late too is the iPhone kept crashing, and we don't know why. And
So we don't have sepia. We don't have sepia today, but we do have a sepia-ish filter. Wait, why doesn't it work?
You gotta cover the entire line. Does that count as sepia?
I mean, it's kind of cool, actually.
Really freaking orange.
Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I
don't actually know the words.
Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. Whoa, that actually made me like kind of freaked out once it came up. Yeah, it's a hot dog. It's the hot dog sunglasses. So we have no sepia today, but we do have a filter for it.
Awesome, Steve.
What is a smoke test cat?
Yeah, what is that?
Wait, are you talking to Cat Babble? Awesome, Steve. Would you like to see me make the costumes too that we have to wear? Because if so, that might be something that we can do. I'm just worried that no one will be there for it.
Well, when they all lose their streaks and they're sad, then they'll know why.
I know, Allie's windbreaker is truly the best. Even though mine is spelled wrong. Mine is spelled wrong, which makes it better. It's supposed to say justified. Justified. It says justified. Justified.
What's the one that is like Star Bitsy or something?
Wait, Allie, come here. I want to be your antenna. You gotta line it up.
We are lined up.
Do I need to go closer or further back?
If they're antennae, you gotta get higher. They're coming on my shoulders. Anyways,
We'll keep moving. Sorry, everybody. We needed a little bit of a break. But yeah, so we're just having a little bit of a tough roundabout. My work is a little bit stressful, but all of that is to say we're going to try to do some really fun things coming up. Some of the dates may have to move a little bit, but we still have the bagel stream coming up.
Oh my god, can you replay that, Cat? That was 50. 50, Lexi.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Get your backpack out of the way. Thank you. Woohoo! It's like, whoa. It was so many subbies that woohoo went hooah and said the wrong name. They didn't even know who they were anymore. Thank you so much. That was awfully generous, Emo. Thank you.
Wait, is Kat gonna replay it?
Yes. Oh no, I just put my arm in water.
Thank you, Nightlight, for that tier 1 sub for 6 months. That's half a freaking year.
Thank you.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Crystal. Thank you. Wow.
Poisson Steve.
Poisson Steve.
5 bits, thank you, Crystal.
Level 7. Lucky number 7.
Oh my god, we're on a hype train? Of course we're on a hype train. Oh, I can't look on this. Oh wait, I can't look on this phone. Give me a sec. I'm pulling it up.
Wow. Wait, is it doing? Whoa.
What happened?
I see there's a donation there for St. Jude. Well, I got my money coming in this week, so here's my top up. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Is it doing it?
I think it's doing it individually. That means we'll have 50. Wow! Also, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Darth 2, Crystal Cat. I don't know why I did this as a Crystal Chicken. Yay! There we go! We finally got it on time! Thank you!
Thank you so much!
Wow, guys, we're at a level
17. Or no, a level 7 at 16%. 17%. Look, words are really tough. We're gonna, let's start walking, but then, if we have to dance around for subbies,
We will.
we will. Oh, look! She don't match me though. In color.
Le Poisson Steve.
Poisson Steve.
Oh my god, that's a human. I literally thought that is the weirdest sounding duck. And I look over, it's the human. It's not the duck. It's the human imitating the duck. Oh, bless. Bless.
Also, I have to say I love this backpack. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh, I got really excited. I thought that was a gummy bear.
No, it's not a gummy bear.
All right, guys, you're at a 17% level 7. Thank you so much for getting that train rolling. I really, really appreciate it. We're gonna keep moving. Allie, wave for the camera.
But thank you so much. I was super generous.
3-hour rain starts. Cat bagel. Thank you. Also, I did hear that donation come in for St. Jude. So I'm gonna look up what that is.
Thank you for the 10 subbies, Cat, and then we'll have to look at it and see what it was.
What happened? Allie, what happened?
Look at chat.
Wait, what happened with chat?
Look at chat.
Holy buckets! You wanted to go to Staten Island that bad? Thank you! So with that, guys, with that donation, not only did we hit the $4,000 goal,
God.
so we'll be going to Staten Island. I can now let you guys know kind of what we're working on. We are hoping to go to the Grandma's restaurant. It is a restaurant where only grandmas from all over the world come to cook. So we're working on getting a reservation and interviews with them. We're super excited for that. We're also going to be obviously going to see the Statue of Liberty, but if you have other suggestions for Staten Island, please let us know. We have now crossed officially $30,000 in our lifetime campaign for St. Jude, and we are working towards $50,000 for charity overall. I think we're at like 42,000 so far.
I have no concept.
But thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That means a
Everybody who
lot.
can in chat, I don't even care if you're a lurker. But thank thank you email or for the kids or something, because that's incredible. For the donation I've given to yourselves, I nominated Feed a Patient for a Day. They actually, so when we went to St. Jude, they actually had us, like they showed us where they like prepped all the food and stuff, and they talked about a kid who was not, he like refused to eat. They tried a bunch of different foods, and he was like, I can't do it. And they were like, well, what do you want? And he was like, I want Cheetos on pizza. And so they made him a pizza with Cheetos on top instead of like pepperoni or something like that. And it was like one of the only things he could eat. And then they also like sourced these special like animal crackers and gummies and stuff, because sometimes when you're going through treatment, you just like nothing tastes right, or you just don't have any desire to eat at all, or you get cravings for very weird things. And it's not just them, it's also the parents, because remember, they're going through the same amount of stress. And one of the body's main things is it actually causes your stomach to stop kind of producing, like it kind of makes your whole digestive system kind of work differently. And when you don't have to worry about like, on your, like how you're gonna get money to eat, how you're gonna put food on the table, and just having like, here, make sure you use this money so you eat. It's like, it means a lot, and it's like a huge thing. So
thank you so much for that. I just wanted to give you the totals. So far, guys, we have raised $44,796.65 for charitable campaigns overall. So we're actually very close to $45,000. We are hoping that by the end of this year we'll hit $50,000. It's been something that we wanted to do before we hit our 5-year partnerversary. So I think we're
I don't know,
on track
time
for
is
that.
flying. I'm like, I don't know what time it is.
But thank you so much for that. And if you are a part of Center Stage, oh my God, I can't seem to talk very much.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
You've done a lot towards all of that. And
You've done a lot, buddy.
so what I would like, part of the reason that I
think I'm just in shock.
I really I want to just also put out like those numbers. They don't have, like, we're here to inspire donations, but you guys are the ones that are really donating. Where every year we try to like work with businesses and stuff too to try to help up that number. But really, for all of this, it's all coming from you guys. So thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot. It really does. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we really appreciate it. Also, email, remember, anybody who donates, look at your state laws because it depends, but a lot of it is charitable donations are tax deductible. So
I don't know.
I
I think emo's from the UK. I don't know how it works.
I don't know, but if you can get your money back from your government, do it. Take it. Also, sometimes companies will have charitable matches. So if that's something that you want to do, let me know. I'm gonna actually put the information in Discord. Okay? We're gonna keep walking, but thank you everybody. I really appreciate it for the hype train and also.
Oh my God! Wait a second. I thought he was Irish dancing at first. He was not. He is stretching. That the big kicks are part of Irish dance stuff.
Kitsy, so email Ranger UK. They are a community member who just donated 560.
500. Wait. We gotta get the number right. Okay.
$563, and in doing so, we've hit $4,000 for St. Jude, which is a lot. It means a lot. Our donations are not tax deductible.
No! Make it a business expense. I don't know how.
Wait, so Linz, are you telling us that in 20 minutes it's going to start raining? Or
Big rain, 4 hours at 20 minutes. So 4 hours of big rain. Is there like a bike we can pick up?
No, you have my phone, that's why.
You can have this phone too if you really want it.
No, it's fine. I mean, we could leave the park and there should be, but where would we go?
I'm not sure. Hey, emo, do you like magnifying glasses?
Do you like magnifying glasses?
They're in my backpack.
Oh.
I'm just doing it for me, though. Il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes. That's literally been running through my head. It is probably the worst thing I could have found in a long time.
I will make you a Steve because we hit
Le Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve.
I can't make it look like a fish. Oh yes, and thank you for thanking your gifter if you got a sub. Also, I have to up the goal to $5,000 for box.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it next stream.
What?
Let's sit in with the. Did you hear that? Wow!
So you want to sit with the campaign completed? Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, we've been really lucky, and our community members have been really generous. And it means a lot. But thank you, emo.
I will say it is going to be incredible because Staten Island Ferry, you get an incredible view, and we have that iconic orange ferry. And then going to that restaurant is going to be a big deal.
Yeah. So if you didn't, if you weren't here for the beginning of that, we're planning on going to the grandma restaurant. I think it's called Nona's. Essentially, they hire grandmas. Okay. I love the weeping willows. Those? I guess that is a weeping willow, isn't it? I love the pussy willows. Ellie. Wait, we're gonna let them go through quick.
We have to figure out
A bike? Yes, we can figure out a bike. I just thought we could take one of those quick. Here, can you hold this for a minute, Ellie?
Hello, Paolo.
Our grandpa would always make dandelion wine. Wait, you don't want to be on it? We can make a wish together. Ready? Cheers. Oh, damn, I'm really bad at this.
Well, you want them to be dried out. If they're too fresh, then it's harder for them to... They're too fresh, Lexi. You picked them too soon. Don't, Alexandra, remember, I'm allergic to these things.
Oh.
Here, continue. You can do mine.
Guys, these are for all the wishes you're able to make for the kids.
Don't take Lexi's skill issue as a thing. Yeah, see, it might take a while. Every donation counts, just like every gust of air counts.
Yeah, give it to the person with asthma.
I'm allergic to it, though. Le Poisson Steve. Hi, Soy Trumpet. Some wishes are tougher than others to achieve. That's right. And who would have thought that Danny Thomas's wish to cure childhood cancer, like, people said he was crazy. People said that there was no way it would that it was a fighting a losing battle. And he did this, what, in like the 70s? Right? And it's been like, what, 50 plus years? But that's still somebody's lifetime. And they've been able to make it go from 20% survival rate to 80%.
It really shows that if you put enough money, if you put enough time, if you put enough hope behind different causes, we as humans, we can fix things. We can fix tons and tons of problems that we have if we all band together to help, right? So we had this one problem, and we still have this one problem of childhood diseases, right? And together we can make that all happen. We can make new treatments, and we can give people a fighting chance. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
In terms of us being there at the end of July, I'm not 100% sure.
What there?
Emo will be in New York in July.
Oh.
It really depends. We are supposed to be at GCX, which I don't remember the date of, and then we have
A wedding.
and we have a wedding, which I also don't know the date of.
We might actually be flying out for I don't know what I would call it, but an opportunity.
So I just
all of that is to say, let us know when you're here, and we'll try to let you know. Our lives have been
bad. Scheduling wise.
It's
Scheduling wise.
every time we've scheduled something in advance, it's had to move lately. So I don't want to be like, yes, but definitely let us know. If you come here on the 4th of July, that would be ironic, being that like it's our celebration
No, he
of
said
kicking
the
the British
last.
out.
It's like the 20 something.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember the dates of things. They're on a calendar.
I usually carry my planner, and Allie goes, Alexandra, your planner is so heavy.
I also pointed out
to take it and leave it at home. It'll be okay. The planner will be fine without you. You'll be fine without the planner. And now I have moments like this, and I'm like, no, not fine. Not that
But it's also supposed to really rain. You want your whole life that is going to be rained upon. Alexandra, everything is in there, and you refuse to do it digitally.
No,
so
I
if you
have
want
it
it
adding
completely
digitally.
rained on,
I added digitally. I just don't know which digital calendar I've added it to. This is kind of cool.
well,
Thank you
this
for
won't
the
save
follow.
us from the rain.
Here comes the rain again.
High blue moon.
Like a tragedy.
Can you hold on to this if I'm going to hold on to
Yeah,
that?
of course.
Cool.
I
Can you
take
look
that
up
too.
where the bike is? Can you just see it when... Or we'll just walk in the rain, I guess. That's fine too. I don't know what you mean, kitty.
Wait. Over here. Yeah, there's not two of them. I mean, it'll be beautiful in the rain, Allie.
Okay.
Well, we can get it. We're in the 60s, I think. If we get out now, we're kind of by Lincoln Center. That would be probably pretty nice.
No, it's fine. We can walk through here. This is fine.
No, Jet, do you wanna be here with all of the greenery, or do we want to get into the city? I think people want to get into the city, Allie.
Let us know. Do you want city or more park? I will say I am starting to see why people run down the center, because this feels very not like, this is all very winding paths. I can see why people are walking in the bike lanes now. It's a much more direct route, and it's under the overpass.
Let's go to the city, Allie, please.
Nobody else wants to do the city. All of our non-lurkers say park. If it gets really bad though, we are 100% leaving this, and we're going straight into the city where there's overhangs and scaffoldings and stuff that's safe.
Oh my God. That is the most beautiful baby.
And I thought you were a baby, but no.
Podcast or something?
No, we're just...
So we do these like live streaming, like walking tours and vlogs and stuff, so people can kind of get to see the city in different ways. And today it's more of a chiller day, so people get to see how beautiful the parks are. Yeah, so we're probably right, yeah. But yes, we live stream.
Yeah, Weatherly Half. Can I say hi? Absolutely.
I love her giant, like, friendship style. Like, the beads are so, like, round, and but with the charms, they look like friendship bracelets.
And what are their names?
Grace and Hope.
No.
They're beautiful. Well, enjoy your walk.
Have a good day. It's supposed to rain really bad in like 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
All 5 boroughs, 40 miles.
Wow.
Very lucky you didn't get super, super rained on, right?
That kind of rain.
Well, I'm glad you persevered.
This is really pretty.
So tempting to go stand.
I am sure that someone has.
This feels Pikmin style. Remember that one layout alley where they have to go under the water? That's
Yeah. Are those bathrooms? Those trains? Or is it just like a train you can sit in?
So I think that's a train you can sit in.
I don't know if that was a support pier.
No, peer support, like haha, pun, peer, like peer to peer. P-E-E-R.
Oh. It was a pun? I know, Roro. I'll send you a message in Discord.
Ellie, we can go see it. Hi, ukulele. Can I have the battery? That way I don't have to pull it a little bit, okay? It was not. Oh. Oh, I thought it was. Here, do you want your other phone, Ellie? Or actually, don't I have to take it with me? The little one? Here. This area used to be industrial warehouses. Yeah, so a lot of this has changed, right? Even Hell's Kitchen has. So I don't really know anything about this, but I know we walked past it at one point. I know, Big. Thank you for thanking your gifter. It means a lot to us. Oh wow, you can really see inside the train. That's cool. Huh. But why is it here? Wait, so why is it locked? I can't see inside, but I don't like looking into it. It feels kind of creepy. I thought that they would be like hollowed out where you could like see the benches and stuff, but it looks like they just have it here for decoration. It's like the non-playable items in The Sims. Oh, it's an engine car. Okay. One of the unique features of Riverside Park South is a historic locomotive, a literal reminder of the site's history as a former train yard. Number 25 is a 60-year-old 90-ton engine that was most recently labored on the Brooklyn waterfront. Now in retirement, it is the centerpiece of a plaza at 62nd Street and a play destination. Wait, I can climb on it? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I don't think that's pretty safe. Bricklane, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna go back by Allie. So I think well, I mean, engines don't necessarily tell you kind of what they're used for. I mean, a lot of times, like, the other cars just get added to the engine. Hey, Allie, can I have that? I need to address something, Allie. Because that's, yes, look, that doesn't actually work for the thing. Yes, thank you to everybody who's donated. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Because, like, obviously, like, a lot of streamers raise funds for St. Jude, right? And I think we're really proud to be able to do that. We are going to be joining the GCX Marathon that's coming up. We'll let you know of those dates when that happens. Oh my God, it doesn't look real. Oh my gosh, look at it, Allie. Look it. It's so teeny. It's so teeny. I'm not back. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for coming on in. Uh-oh, I think we lost umbrella.
Are you kidding me? It's not there. That's...
No, I bet it's in your arms though.
No, this is mine.
Okay, well, can you hold this for me?
Can somebody figure out where Lexi put the umbrella? Well, if we want to go back. Well, then why would you say you lost it?
I said I might have. Because I'm getting rained on and I couldn't get to my bag. Gonna take these. Okay, this is not gonna work. Oh my God.
It's facing you.
Oh God.
It's facing you.
I know, Allison, I'm trying to fix it. There we go.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see.
I mean, it kind of does work though, I bet, right?
Kinda.
There we go, guys. Woo! Okay. My pants is falling down because it's too heavy.
Okay, give it to me.
If you just hold this for a minute, I can move the battery. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'll hold it under my arm.
This also needs to be charged. That's the issue.
I got it. I got it. Oop, I don't got it. Okay, now we got it. Yes, welcome on in, Daniel. Hello. Please let us know if there is, whoa. Allie, that's kind of creepy, don't you think?
The giant bubble?
No. I think that has a face. Look, the thing with there's a Allie, see, look, don't you see the face? The face is right there, look. Look at how creepy that looks.
Yeah, creepy.
That is, I don't like that. So we do have windproof umbrellas. They're just heavier. And we also have to wash it. Oh, Allie, that's one of the park places.
What?
Is like for the special engagements.
Oh.
I didn't realize they set it up with like water, like rainproof stuff too. That's cool. Wayno, hi. Welcome in from Down Under. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. So we're coming up on this like kind of fun thing. People have little picnics in the park all the time. Obsessed. They have some really fancy ones too. Be my bridesmaids. Oh, that's really cute. Also, I love these little tables, Allie. Colleen! 3 is a magic number. Colleen, thank you for the tier 3 sub, everybody. I really appreciate you coming on in. Thank you for that. Subscribing does help us be able to do what we love to do, so thank you.
What's on the water side? What do you mean?
You mean Jersey?
That's Weehawken.
I think that's Weehawken. Weehawken is the one place along the water that I kind of remember the name of. The cities are kind of further down, aren't they?
Jersey stuff is out.
Allie, we found where the geese live. Oh, here, go ahead. We found where the geese have made their landing, everyone. Look at. Can we send some of the rain your way? I mean, I can tell 4 that you're looking for an opportunity to get rained on, but Thor is a fickle person. I will say that it could be, well, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, or it is going to get worse. Oh my gosh, Hallie, look. I love your like little spread. Are you with the bridesmaid table? Yeah. Oh my gosh, are you the bride?
She's the bride.
Oh my gosh, well.
You probably gave away a surprise. Oh no, I knew it.
Okay.
Super cute.
But it's super cute. Have fun.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Long, Allison, ukulele, Allie. Oh God, Allie. Ah, non-soaps.
I'm just doing the best I can.
Allie or the lovely bridesmaid. The bridesmaid was holding giant sandwiches that looked really good, which is one of the reasons that I wanted Allie to look over, is because I thought it looked really nice. The sandwich that I can't have because it's not mine. But Allie was holding her umbrella. Allie, so ukulele, do you want to know what they called the geese? Long-necked poop machines. Yes! Yes. And they tend to be aggressive. But yes, thank you everybody for coming on in, for being here in the rain. We have not disappeared. Like this little guy.
Wait, did they say I color coordinated with the umbrella?
Yes.
I'm so glad you noticed.
I'm glad.
There's a Twitch staffer that said everybody should always have branded content, and we have only New York City or wherever we are and us. So we make sure that we look the part.
Mm-hmm.
So some days I just won't put it on you because I don't look up to her.
All right, Allie, I think we should.
You have no other choice than to keep walking, though.
I know.
Point.
Well, so we actually aren't that far away from 54th Street. They have a bottle piece of artwork. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Hi, All Day, guys. If you don't know Dan, All Day NYC is an amazing streamer. Definitely check him out. Dan, if you wanted to spend a day with us fundraising for St. Jude, let us know. I forgot to, we've had a lot on our plate personally, just with family matters. But if you did want to still take part in that, can you let us know? Unicorn, thank you so much for gifting that tier 1 sub to, oh wait, I cut your head off, Allie. Tier 1 sub to Dan.
I was just upping the thing to the cranberry bog.
Let's go! Yes. And guys, if we hit 5K, we'll be going to the cranberry bog.
Or we're gonna try.
If we can't, we will find something else. and we will definitely put it on our
I
list.
have reached out to every farmer I can think
So
of.
if you have
If you have a contact with the cranberry people, you send them to me.
you tell them it's for St. Jude.
You send them to me because I'm trying hardcore to make.
If you look, you know what? If you don't want to go to a cranberry farm and you know a dairy farmer, I'll go to a frickin' dairy farm. I'll go to a pig farm.
Dairy farm's easy.
Yeah, dairy farm is easy. We need to find the cranberry folks. Okay.
I will milk a cow if that's what you really want. But I think cranberry bog. I will milk a cow dressed as a cow, but I do think that cranberry bog is more interesting and different, and I've been trying really hard. So my head is really set on it. But if we hit it and we can't, we are
have other
negotiable
plans.
for another. We can milk the cow. We can make butter as cow. We can do a lot of cow-themed days. I can't milk the cow while taped to a wall. The cow would kick me in the face, and I wouldn't have a place to go. Gotta think smart and safely, folks.
I would love to tape Allie again to the wall, but the consensus has seemed to be that it should be a one and done thing, which I don't know about that. If you all have a contact with either 3M or the duct tape branded people, you let us know. I got chased by a goose when I worked at SeaWorld in Florida. That seems so random. I feel like I would not think of a goose. I would think that you would be attacked by seagulls at SeaWorld.
Yay! I hope you have a spring time. I also love how the restrooms are closed.
Well, so the thing is you have to build the wall, and I'm worried that we would need special permits because it's an art thing, and I don't know what permit we would need.
Pepper guy should come visit me as a tape banana.
Yes.
I'm actually really mad because I realized that the guy that said hi was the Dr. Pepper guy.
Well, they said you said hi, you just didn't think about it through.
I said hi back, but I didn't. He had taken his Pikachu hat off.
Not fair.
Who does that and takes away the Pikachu hat? It's not fair. I wanted to give him a tiny dino. I had a multitude of colors. He could have chosen the yellow one, the green, whatever one. There's one that was kind of tan. That's the closest shape to a Dr. Pepper.
Did you? I mean, we need to find him so that we can personally tell him how we exploded an entire case of Dr. Pepper on a fire as children, and it went off and it went bam, 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 and it like all at once strung in a row. And then all of a sudden we have this big ranger. This ranger came marching up to us out of nowhere, and he goes, kids, put down the pew pew. Put it down. Where is it? And me and Allie just looked at each other, and then we looked at our triplet cousins, and we go, they did it. We need to tell that story to the Dr. Pepper guy.
Dan commented.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I did not see Dan on his page.
So we have triplet cousins, and they're awesome.
They're awesome, and
they're older than us. And they were supposed to watch us, but they were also chaos incarnate. So together we were like more than chaos. And Dr. Pepper was what was left, and there was an entire case of Dr. Pepper. And we were throwing stuff in the fire because, of course, we were told, don't put anything in the fire. Don't put anything in the fire. Don't put anything in the fire. And so we started throwing stuff in the fire. And we learned that soda cans will explode, and it was really fun. So we thought, why don't we put the whole case on? But then they all exploded.
Okay.
In rapid succession.
So, Lexi, you cannot go this right here is where the St. Jude thing is.
Okay, I'll remember it. Maybe. So all of that is to say, I needed to tell that story to the Dr. Pepper man, but we didn't know that was happening. If you weren't on yesterday's stream, you missed it. I know a lot of people have. We've had a little bit of an inconsistent schedule lately, so if you weren't there, I apologize. But also, you're lost.
If you weren't there, it's your own fault.
But there is a clip on socials. I actually was editing it. I posted something to make myself feel better. That's on Instagram too. And then I started started editing the clip. And then Dr. Pepperman edited it already.
Well, it is his whole content.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's an art piece, Allie.
It's a bathroom.
No, I know. It's an art piece. It's supposed to be a little apartment, Allie, so of course. Yeah, I know. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Allie's like, how much do I have to spend? Oh, wait, you can't see inside because of all the rain.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can, Allison?
Yeah, look.
Look. Well, now you got your hand all wet. No, you can't. Well, you'll have to look at the sunny day footage. Allie's like, I wiped the water off for nothing. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow sub. Allie, that's so cute. Allie. What? Ah! It looks like you're manning like a giant machine, like from Mario. Yes, Roz, it's on our content plan list. We might be doing something similar to that for something coming up. But we're trying to get a bunch of moving. This is the thing they don't tell you about content creation, at least for people like us, where we have a bunch of things going all at the same time. Is that a lot of planning goes involved.
Everybody who has a sub emote, put all your sub emotes in chat. The one that literally looks like a sub, because Tylenol said, thank you, Emo, for the sub. It was tasty. No one uses our sub emote.
You have, if you do twins with a Z sub, it should come up.
Yeah, and the reason that we chose twin with a Z at the end is because it was easier to find. If you do colon Z, all of our emotes will pop up.
Also, a couple of special streams coming up. We do have our dance-a-thon slot May 14th, I believe. It's whatever the Wednesday is that week.
We will be doing some IRL before it.
We will be doing IRL before it, yes, exactly.
And we will be transitioning indoors for our short little segment. I think it's only 2 hours.
It's a 2-hour segment, but before we will be live so that you guys can all come in and like start the party with us.
Yeah. What?
Well, that's good. It bothers me.
Have a good day.
Hi, Elf. Hi, Alex. Hi, Loon. What's up, everybody? The battery keeps slipping. It's starting to get wet.
You want me to hold on to it?
No, I'm just going to hold it further into my armpit. This is what they don't tell you. Sometimes when you're an IRL streamer, or a streamer in general, actually, you got to train yourself to use your body in a different way. For right now, I'm not using my hand to hold the battery. I'm using my umbrella and my selfie stick are being held with that. And I'm squeezing the stupid battery pack between, like, under my arm.
My arm is so wet.
Really? Why? Oh, because you wiped it off?
Well, before I wiped it off, it was already wet because I accidentally got excited after Emo did the thing, and I leaned into a puddle. So that was on me.
Oh my gosh, the kid has full face paint on. Really fun. What?
No,
The kid had a full face paint of wolf. Wolf face paint. Also, it's kind of ironic. Somebody was like, you guys need to take the bus. That's the only reason I thought we could take the bus today. Woo!
Did you see that?
Oh my gosh. Ellie, film. You can do it!
Okay, I need another electric light to go through.
Wow, that's bad. Thank you, Myth. Yeah, if you wanted to see inside the bottle.
How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do it, buddy? was so great.
Well, because it's like, I don't know, maybe we caught it. Did we catch it when the first bike went through? On screen. We do have a lake.
And we're hoping that another bike comes flying through the lake.
This is what I would call the west side mini lake. But yes, this is the Atlantic Ocean. Yes. Not the Pacific.
Wait, another bike! Another bike is coming.
Yeah. Ellie, you gotta do it.
Oh.
He did not, his was not as epic.
Because he knows how, he's a biker. He knew
Oh my gosh, he just turned around. He was like, no. He said, nope, can't get over, can't do it. All right, should we try to get over ourselves?
I like that city biker because they didn't know what they were doing and it was like a spray.
Do you need my help? I can help you up.
Watch out, there's another one. Get out of the way.
Look at Ellie.
It's really bad.
You don't want it. You have to you have to go out into traffic.
Other people have gone right through. Honestly, it isn't that deep. That's a bite. The only thing that would be ruined is your socks and your shoes. All right, let's go.
I know, doing parkour with the battery pack. I know, so that's what we're doing right now, is handing the battery pack over. I didn't really warn him. I just kind of warned him.
See, they have it right.
All right, we gotta get up. Ellie, how are you gonna get over?
I'm attached somehow.
Go, you have to go down.
Okay. Just like on my phone.
Go. Sorry. Oh, look at the master. Oh my god, wait. Rosanna, stop. Help me. Nobody is gonna be like that one bike, Allison, that just went tearing through.
He made it look like a tsunami wave. I think he even was it on screen.
It was on screen. I just wasn't zoomed in on it.
Oh. That's why I was waiting. I was hoping for the same thing.
So I don't know how chat feels, but I could probably sit there and just wait to see everybody's reaction.
That's where we need the
Stop sign cam.
The stop sign cam, and it got really big in COVID,
2020.
and then it like petered off. And I feel like you need to have a camera that would just sit there. There's
Hi,
a giant
Joker.
lake.
Be careful.
There's a lake up there. Trust me, there's a lake
Well, I think a lot of the bikers, they did the 5-borough bike race too. So they're like, a little rain ain't gonna hurt me.
Oh, he looks brave and unaware.
I know.
We're too far away now.
I know. I made a judgment call like that with a flooded road last year. misjudged the depth of it and arrived with flooded shoes. Oh no. Yeah, kind of like a wildlife photographer. Hey Allie, when we can, I need another battery thing.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, it'll be fine. I'll just wait until my phone is dead maybe, and then we can transfer over the phones. Sorry everybody. Thank you for following Peanuts.
Following is super sweet. Very helpful for me.
Wait, is that an IKEA umbrella?
Is that an IKEA umbrella? I love it. Is that an IKEA umbrella?
Oh, it just reminds me of the IKEA bag. Yeah.
We love it.
Thank you. Target. Their IKEA's branding is so strong that even when you make the same product, we don't know the difference, right?
Here, I think here's what we're gonna do. Take this.
Okay. I don't think it's working.
It is.
Okay, good.
Il n'a des bras et des jambes. Maybe, Lexi, you know what we might have to do?
What?
We might have to do, every time we start singing it, we have to donate to St. Jude.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what Allie wanted to do? You want to tell them your plan?
Le poisson, Steve.
GCX. If you guys didn't know, we're going to be attending GCX. We are going to be helping with some of their panels. We have a meet and greet, which is our first meet and greet ever. I'm a little worried nobody's going to show.
Oh yeah, we do have a meet and greet. And so we might make the few people that do show up.
Maybe we'll have to donate to St. Jude.
Or like, we will donate to St. Jude.
Not the people that show up.
So if we, like, let's say, because I think our GCX marathon slot is after GCX.
It is, yeah.
So for every person that shows up to our meet and greet, we will have to donate like $1 or $5 or something to St. Jude.
Well, so here's the thing. I think other streamers we know that also have meet and greets will get in our line. We'll get in our line as a funsy joke. That's who's going to show. But also, if you are going to GCX, please let us know. It's an amazing conference. I know a lot of people who are thinking of going, they're like, oh, it's a Destiny conference. That's how it started, but it really is a conference. It's that's very small, that is about helping each other as streamers be the best kind of person you can be, but also raising funds for charity, and the best way to do that, particularly for St. Jude.
It also kind of rethinks conferences, because I feel like a lot of conferences, you don't feel like you're on vacation while you're working. But at GCX, it really does.
It really is about how can we make this a restorative and restive and fun vacation for you, but also be a conference. The after party is always amazing. I was on the Velocicopter many times without any line.
Lance, I don't know if you mean like, oh, you're gonna be at GCX? Maybe. I also will say though, if you do want a friendship bracelet, I have mailed. I have several styles. I have ones that are mostly like, the purple one is mostly all like straight beads, and then I have charmed ones, you know. So, but there's you can get a totally custom one where you choose like the saying, you choose like, you can choose the color, you can choose if you want beads, if you want certain ones. And then there's also just a normal one that's like $25, and you just need to tell me your size, and you can give me a suggestion of color, but it's not like I'm gonna source new beads. Does that make sense? Breakfast raid. Rusty.
Hi, Rusty.
Hey, Rusty.
If you're new, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Allie.
And it's raining, and we're the Dynamite Twins. And my hair is a disaster.
Well, it could be worse.
If you guys don't know Rusty, please, please, please check them out. I guess you were having breakfast, which is amazing, in a castle, it looks
Which
like.
sounds incredible.
But please let us know what you were actually up to. Otherwise, I will make up a million things.
You went and you had breakfast with the toads.
And you
thought
saw Princess Peach.
No, you thought you were going to see Princess Peach, but the toads then said that she's in a different castle.
Womp womp.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, Rusty. But if you don't know Rusty, please make sure that you follow them. And if you don't know us, consider following us. Because you may never find us ever again. And we're really close to 20K followers on Twitch.
We are also very close to $45,000 raised for charity over our lifetime. We are currently towards, we just passed $4,000 today. Based on a really generous donation
From
Emo 5,000 if you would like to donate with that cost.
Oh, it's a castle made of breakfast foods for St. Jude. Oh, misread it.
I was like, I don't remember Rusty having kids, but maybe you do have kids, right?
I thought
I
that
don't know which one you are. Oh no.
we met at Summit, right?
Oh no. Here, wait. I gotta look. I can't. I think I have two people.
Hey, Rhodey. Hi, Big Vic.
I'm so sorry.
By the way, this is the tail end of the 5-borough bike riding. The people that started early and kept a really solid pace,
They were the smart ones.
they were the smart ones, because these poor folks are really caught in the rain now. I don't think we did not hit exactly 20,000. It ups it. I think we're at like 19,078 or something like that. And then it rounds up.
Rusty. Look at, you are the right Rusty.
Yeah,
Okay, I do know who
Rusty.
you are. But I was like, I don't remember ever you having kids on stream. I was like, but that's cool that you went to a castle for breakfast. Oops.
Yeah, we have 27 followers to go. But you're right, it does technically say 20,000 right now.
That's such a cool idea. Also, hi, Rhody Lynn. Whoa, Ellie, look at how fancy they look.
Oh wow, you guys look incredible!
Amazing.
Congrats, you're almost at the finish, or you finished already. I actually can't remember where the exact ending is. Oh, that poor guy must have gotten really sunburned. Okay, yeah.
Okay, guys, every time we sing that
No, I need to know. Put a 1 in chat if you don't mind my singing.
the same song over and over.
And the same song, because I'm going to guarantee you it's going to be ah, Le Poisson Steve, il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes. Or if you're like, put a 2 in chat if you're like, heck this, you must be punished.
You must be punished. But also, if you are going to GCX, let us know. Or if you're thinking of going to GCX, I don't know if we have a creator code.
We
will.
I'll reach out to Shane and ask if we have a creator code, but
I don't think we do, because I don't think that's the main thing for them, is that they want to have just people that are fun, focus on doing fun things at the conference. We're going to be documenting it there, so we're really excited about that too.
and we know that there's a bunch of other creators who are going, and we're super excited to go. I just don't know if they've announced that they're going or not yet. So
But yeah, I guess we have a meet and greet, and it'll be our first meet and greet.
yeah, it'll be our first ever meet and greet.
And I don't know what you do at a meet and greet, so besides say hi.
Hi, Chef Steve.
And show up at other people's meet and greets who are your friends to politely and sarcastically, but also not sarcastically, ask them to sign shit. I will say though that I have learned from meet and greets who has spent a lot of time and energy figuring out their signature. Jabebe, if you know
Jabebe.
that, has a fantastic
Oh, I like, they're a tandem bike.
Oh my God, did you do the whole freaking tandem?
Wait, we got the best of both worlds, Lexi.
What?
Remember we're like, oh, maybe we'll try and find the bicycles instead of doing
They
the...
came to us.
Yeah. Bonsoir, bonsoir les loups. La journée est finie. Tout est comme sans nuit. C'est la nuit qui me dit. And then it continues. It could be that song.
Over and over again. I love that song.
In French camp, you would sing it as a group, and then each cabin would be let go.
Different ways too. So different sections would start it out.
And then it would get quieter as people got dismissed to go to bed till it was just the silent woods. I absolutely adored French camp. I would highly go as an adult.
I would. Allie actually wanted to be a camp counselor.
I did.
She got a real job.
And I got a real job. I'm du lac du bois, je veux des lettres, beaucoup de lettres. Je veux des lettres d'amour, et les bonbons aussi, avec fait le facteur, il est en grève, bam, ba-da-dam, bam, bam, ba-da-dam, bam, ba-da-dam, bam, bam, ba-da-dam, bam. Look, we know all these songs still. You knew it was a great experience.
Actors carry notepads with them all the time because actors are fans of actors themselves. Yes, there's this amazing. I'll put it in Discord, and the tagline is "Don't stop me. This is my last moment to feel famous." I'll put it in Discord under entertainment. It's a clip I've watched like 20 times already today.
It's great though.
I don't know which actual song it is though. Oh, what is that? Ellie, look at how cute! Motorcycle Gang Butter Tart. Ellie, look. Wow. That's so cute. Oh, if you also have come in for St. Jude, yeah. We have some special days coming up. We have our dance-a-thon slot, which is May 14th, I think. It's whatever Wednesday is close to May 14th. And then we also have our Bagel Day. Bagel Day was slotted for May 18th. We're not on the front page for that. So we are looking at our schedule in concerns to our uncle and making plans that are more conducive to
I
our
know
family.
there's some people that came in with the raid who are in our community. If you want to know when we'll be streaming, please join our Discord because we're not 100% sure how on schedule we can be. We are still waiting for...
less consistent, and that's part of it, right?
And we have been, we just got certain test results.
About his care.
I've done a lot of research, and I think it's very, 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 very bad, but it all depends on where
and how and when, and that we are not doctors. Obviously, we don't want to be doctors, but we will make sure that we connect with his care team. Right?
Yeah, so it really just depends. So if you do want to know when we're live, or maybe if we can't go live because we are with him or with our family, please join our other socials and we'll try to at least make some content or show some stories or stuff that we're doing. We actually have to post on Snapchat, so if you want, you can press add friend, and then we will. Apparently, the way you get followers is you just don't add them back.
Yeah.
So you have to press.
Our friend, and that's how you follow. Also, if you did see our Instagram story, I know it's a little bit different from what we normally post, or not Instagram, sorry, our Instagram Reel. I put out essentially a short form content. It's different than what we normally post, but it's a lot of what we think about a lot. So if you could just go on and see what that is, because it's how we're feeling right now.
Yeah, but there is also a really great collaboration clip from the Dr. Pepper Man.
And unfortunately, we were not told we were collaborating with him. So I accidentally posted this other clip that I would not have posted. I would have posted something else. So I'm getting bad.
I feel like she needed an umbrella. She looked really sad. Can we share an umbrella? Probably not.
No, because Allie, the last time we tried to share an umbrella, you not only smacked me in the head, you accidentally got me in the eye.
Yeah. True.
Oh my gosh, look at those brave souls.
They're just expecting to go in the water anyways.
You think?
Yeah. Or they're trying to get home. It kind of looks like they're leaving port though. It was nice meeting you too. Oh God dang it.
Like we would get, St. Jude would get like $1,000 if we had to pay. We don't have $1,000 right now.
By the way, did you know they made an entire song of that? There are verses and there's a bridge. I wish that I had like an alert that would play and I could just annoy my French mod and it would just play on his computer.
Which one?
Le Poisson Steve.
Poisson Steve.
Ferroyes. Yes, Chandra. Though I will say for certain events, watch ours instead. Because we go to the Intrepid too for different events. Hi. Nice to see you. Most of your mods are French. Melby's on the West Coast.
We hit 7K for St. Jude, which is a very, very tough goal. I don't think we'll hit it. Can we commit to learning Spanish?
Yeah. Yep, I would. We need to learn more Spanish. I also need to brush up on my French. I understand a good amount of Spanish. I definitely can't speak it though. Almost 2 years?
So close! You're down to like the last 25 days.
You can do it.
Welcome on in, Beck. Something, I can't say your name. Blah, blah.
It's black ice, Lexi.
Oh.
From the Women's Guild.
Oh my god!
No, I did say blank, I think, instead.
See, this is the problem. Allie and I have problems with our words. We called Michael in our community, whose name is very Michael. We called Michael Michelle for about 6 months.
To be fair, Michel is the French version.
If you guys don't know about guys, please check her out. Amazing streamer. Also does a lot of charity work. They're a Starlight ambassador. I don't know if they're currently fundraising, but please check them out too, okay?
It's really not. What do you mean?
Steve?
Steve isn't
everything.
Steve is everything.
Steve is orange. Il a des bras et des jambes.
You okay there, bud? Le poisson. Oh, le poisson roro. Poisson roro. Il est crabby. Crabby. Il est just French. And he.
What is this thing called?
I was gonna say, and he bans the troll.
And an ordinateur.
Yeah. Il a des chats. And an ordinateur. It doesn't quack. It's too long. It's too long. Michel is not the French version. Fine.
Wait, is it not?
Michelangelo. Look, I swear it was Michel. Why is it that my French family,
You know what?
they had 2 Michels and they were both French. They were both French and they were both men.
I like the name Olivier in French. I hate it in English, Oliver. I think part of it is I don't like Oliver as a name as much as Olivier, and so I'd always prefer people to use the name Olivier, but then they use Oliver instead. Ollie is cute though. There's a great streamer named Ollie as well. Wait, the orange fish with the arms and legs is not cursed. No, he's not cursed. He is a mythical beast. His name is Steve.
So then,
oh wait, there was Adam, there was Eve, and there was Steve.
Wait, so there's a lot of Michael in French. You know what? Then what is Michel from? And why are there many of them in the south of France?
Is it Spanish instead?
Is it Spanish?
There was a girl that I
Somebody quick tell Roro he's wrong.
Allie, there was a girl that I knew in France. Her name was 16, like the number. They just liked the number. So her name was 16.
I met some crazy names from some Hong Kongians that I met. I can't remember all of them, but it's
Spanish is Miguel, right?
so then what?
Don't talk about Bruno. No. Wait, that's the wrong one. Miguel is the kid that plays the
Then
thing.
why do they have? I met 2 Michels in the south of France, and it was spelled like that, Michel. 16 is great. It's just like Wednesday. It's just
It's
as
kind of
iconic.
epic. Like, it just is epic.
Okay, can somebody quickly ask ChatGPT if Michael or Michel is more prevalent in France? I need to know. Or ask it the etymology. Is it entomology? Etymology. Entomology or etymology? Come on.
Etymology, I think, is...
Bugs. One of them's
Why
bugs.
can't you just say linguistics?
The etymology means the root of the language, the root of the name. So maybe Michael is newer. Just like Allison, aka Allison with 2 L's, is a newer form of Allison. And the only correct form of Allison is with 1 L. And yes, I've met some really nice Allisons, but the fact that they're called Allison with 2 L's in their names is...
You know what I heard?
What? Also, that is definitely a joke, but...
Also, I truly believe in getting real therapy. However, one of the trends that I think is kind of interesting is that people who don't have health insurance or don't have access to like a therapist regularly, they're using ChatGPT as a pseudo therapist.
I wouldn't
Don't
do that.
I would use it for existential crises though, because
If no one's available.
if no one's available.
But also there are hotlines for that, Lexi.
No, I just meant like if you ask it like if it's real, like if it is, if AI, if it has a soul. I like those questions. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like,
me.
Can you sell your soul on eBay? Apparently not. Someone's determined that. You know what I mean? Like those types of existential crises, not real ones that have to do with your emotional well-being.
There was an Allison who was an Allison because she had 2 L's in her name, and we called her double L, and then she called me single L.
Yep. Which is hilarious since my nickname's Lexi.
Yay!
Let's go, emo!
I son Steve, il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes.
You ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, guys. On that wonderful note, we are heading you over to Bloody Faster, also fundraising for St. Jude. If you didn't know, Bloody Faster actually shaved her head 1 year because she raises so much
It's
money.
still
for St.
growing
Jude.
out.
I am not doing that. I will shave my head for $100,000. It has to be $100,000, and it would probably have to be to me, personally.
What's wrong, Roz? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. It's gonna be a great day. We hit our goal for 4K.
I know it is a little bit of an earlier stream. I'm just getting really tired, and I have to make a lot of costumes.
And I have a lot of stuff to do,
But
especially...
we'll be answering questions and stuff in Discord too.
Yeah.
Hey, our St. Jude bar never updated. That's weird.
It didn't?
It's still at 4K. Weird. We'll fix that too. Bye, everybody. Stay out of faster for us.
Goodbye.
We may see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Bonsoir, bonsoir, les loups. Follow us everywhere. Fini today. And don't forget to wait around and chat. We're going to be hanging out with you and Bloody. It helps out the algorithm.